Hi, I am Brianna, and today we're here to talk about how to create a positive classroom and atmosphere with teenagers. So, this can be hard for a lot of people. Teenagers are notorious for sometimes being a bit quiet, maybe a bit sulky. They're not very easy to reach sometimes, not as well as young kids. If you have teenagers, if you know a teenager, if you were a teenager, you know this, right? And so, how do we handle that in the classroom? Psychologists are still working on good ways to manage teenagers. So, how do we do that as teachers? And I believe that first and foremost, it comes down to you and the atmosphere that you create. Now, they're going to be the way they are, they're going to feel the way they feel. They don't respond as easily to adults as an 8-year old or a 6-year old that you can play cat games with. I attended a teacher training a while back, and a very well seasoned teacher there gave us this advice, and this is what I do: create your teacher persona, the teacher that you know you're going to be in the classroom. So you're managing the teacher that you are. You're not letting the student manage it. You want to do this in a positive way, and you are that teacher before you even enter the classroom. So, what really does that mean, a persona? Well, for me, I do not have the same persona for a 5-year-old as I do for a 10-year-old, as I do for a 16-year-old. I have ways I know I'm going to manage them, ways I know I'm going to manage myself. I get into character, you could say. So, what do teenagers need from us? What kind of teachers do we need to be for them to create a well functioning classroom? And teenagers need a calm exhibition of strength. They need a teacher who is a good leader. You're ready to guide them, and you're sort of undeterred by things. And this is very important. It's important with my own children. It doesn't matter what their mood is, if they're quiet, if they're sulky, if they're unresponsive. You stay in a very calm, positive teacher persona the whole time. And if they get a little picky with you, you let it roll off your back. Don't worry about it. Um, Let it roll off your back like water off of a duck. And don't let teenagers shake your tree. Don't let them scare you or worry you. You are the teacher in charge, and they want to see somebody who's patient, who's kind, who knows the lesson beforehand. So make sure that you're all of those things and you're ready to lead them and guide them. If you are that way, they almost always respond. Teenagers respond to strong leadership more than fun and games. And when they do well, you praise them, but not in the same way that you would praise an 8-year old. Um, Hooray! Good job! Awesome! They don't really want that. Um, be proud of them when they achieve something. Nice. Awesome job. You're getting it. And move on. So keep your teacher persona. Be patient. Be kind. It's a very sort of subtle game, but it's all up to you. And if you have that, they really, really respond to that. And you will see them start to come out a little bit more in the lesson. So, how do you manage the lesson with teenagers? Um, I find that, tic tac toe or word search games more designed for youngsters do not work well for older teenagers. They want to learn. So you want to allow them to achieve in every class. So if you see they're a little bit under level, create something academic. Can be an academic game where they insert nouns or verbs or adjectives into something, or you're changing the tense with them. Let them get it right. And they let them feel proud of themselves. This is really what they need at their age. And this is what will help them learn. Um, and extensions, should be academic based as well. Pull up Sudoku. They love to learn about science, especially if they're pretty smart kids. They always respond well to that. So I think it's important to remember those three things. Create your persona before you enter the classroom. Be kind, be patient. Do not let them worry you. Teenagers are very good at sniffing out your worry and sniffing out your fear. And then you've lost it. You've lost the class. That's true for brick and mortar classes as well as online teaching. And create games that are academic in nature and make sure they achieve in every single class. And I think you'll find they're not as scary as you may have previously thought. Thank you so much for coming and listening. I really enjoy talking about this subject. I really like teaching teenagers and older kids for this reason. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.